Alright, so what's up, guys? I don't really have nothing too specific to talk about in this video. It's more kind of like a response. Because there's this guy that recently started here. He's been here like a month. He started making videos. And everybody's entitled to your opinion, you know what I mean? And that's all fine. You know, he's talking good about the place. But he's also down talking a bunch of other guys that have made videos. If you look at anybody's videos, you see these guys that have made them. It's all the same. First one or two they make in their first month or two, they like it and everything. But as it progresses, you see anybody who's done it, everybody who does it, you see as they progress how things get worse. This guy talks a big game because he drove somewhere else before he came here. The thing I don't understand is why would you leave that place you were working to come here to make half the fucking money? Because the company guys that work there make 20, 25 grand more a year than you're going to make here as a lease guy. And he's like, oh, these guys don't do what they're supposed to. I do what I'm supposed to do. I run my ass off. I know how to fuel. I do everything I can to try and make some decent money here. And like I've said before, if you're not used to making any kind of decent money, you can come here and you can get you a decent check. And for the first month or two, it's all right. As far as I'm concerned, that guy just hadn't been here long enough to see. And he got a little luckier than I did because he apparently has a pretty good dispatcher. But, I don't ever hear from mine. This and that. Then when you go into the lease, they sell you the dream that it's, your own business and shit like that. But as soon as you start trying to run it like your own business, they got a problem with it. They got something to say about the way you're doing things. And that's all fine. My main thing is, don't be talking these other guys down, or me, until you've been here long enough to see. And like I said, if you left that other company to come here and make half the money, what did you do to fuck that up? You know what I mean? Or did they run you off? Whatever, Because this is not a place for somebody to come that has experience. I wish the dude luck. You know what I mean? I hope everything works out for him. I hope he does all right here. But I just don't see, I see him changing his tune and him talking just like everybody else here in a couple months. So, like I said, I don't understand why you would leave that place to come here. And as far as it goes, I'm not leaving, but I am looking at my options. And that company is on my list. I've talked to them. You know what I mean? You know, like I said, and he says too, you know, every company's got their bad stuff. Every company's got their good stuff. I just can't find much good to say about this place. Yeah, you know, the people are decent. The people are nice and shit. But that only goes as far as fucking, you know, you can throw it. No fucking death, huh? Okay. But yeah, I'm just saying, this dude has not, I don't know. And anything that he said, he was wrong about. You know, the lease thing, you can't go get a new truck and be on a 6-month lease. If you get a new truck, you're signing a 5-year lease. Some of the stuff about, yeah, he talks about the costs and everything. Yeah, you got your fixed costs and everything, this and that. But, I trained a guy, and that week there was $700 or $800 worth of extra money that I couldn't account for on my settlement. And the only reason my check was as good as it was because I got my last sign-on bonus payment. You know, these people are not, it is not an honest place like he's trying to sell it as. He'll come to find out, man, he's just started. He'll come to find out any money that you're supposed to get, you're going to have to fight for. Any money that they say that you can make, any bonus that you can get, they will try to fuck you out of it. But anyways, like I said, it's whatever. Everybody has their opinion, you know. Mine's different than his. But like I said, that's just from, I think it's just from not being here long enough, you know. But just like I don't know his situation, he doesn't know me or any of these other guys' situation. You know, he doesn't know what those guys are doing. I don't go home every 2 weeks. I stay out 2 months at a time. So, you know, he doesn't know what anybody else is doing. He doesn't know what they've done. And I don't care if he don't like this shit. Like I said, in a couple months, he'll be changing his tune. You know, that's just it's pretty much just been proven by me and everybody else. First couple months are okay. After that, everything starts going shitty. So, you know, and then when you do manage to get some extra money on your check, the next week they're going to hold you down on your miles. They've done it to me. They've done it to countless other people. I've seen the shady bullshit that they pull. I've seen dudes want to leave and then leave them in the middle of nowhere and turn off their fuel card. And then when they can't take the truck back to the yard and they just leave it where it's at, they give them an abandonment. So, you know, shit like that, man. I'm sure most other companies are just, you know, not much different, you know, but there are better companies. This place does not pay any kind of detention pay or anything like that, like lots of other companies do. Yeah, you're making $1.04 a mile. And at the end, you know, by the time you pay all your bills and everything like that, you're not making really more than about 35 cents a mile. You make about the same money as a company guy does running the same amount of miles. But at the end of the year, they're going to look at your money, if you're here a whole year. They're going to say you made $180,000 and you took home 40. So 30, maybe 35, you know. So anyways, y'all give me a holler if y'all want to know anything. Bye.